Nah, I got bro. We already know fentanyl. I remember they were saying at first they would claim like fentanyl wasn't with weed and shit like that. They were like saying it wasn't in it yet, but then you start hearing cases like, hey, study shows that fentanyl isn't marijuana isn't being laced by fentanyl. But now then eventually it's just like, okay, it is. But their cases keep happening up, people ODing and shit like that, which fucking brother-in-law or sister-in-law's husband, fucking his brother was like he OD'd on some like shit or some shit like that, and it was like the fentanyl. It's like that shit just been crazy. I seen like Burner post something about fentanyl. I was like, damn, this shit still going on. Like Burner made like we gotta like stop the fentanyl. Like not enough big influencers are talking about this shit, but
a high school in Cali, a 15-year-old had OD'd.
A lot of kids, the kids starting to hit the kids and bad now.
I don't know what they were supposed to be described. They might have been like described that there was probably some ecstasy because it was all colorful and shit. But she said it was described as a perk, which is like these are colorful as fuck. I'm not too familiar with perks, but I thought they just came in white. Yeah. Pause. But you mean to tell me that this kid had a bag full of these pills and he's selling these shits on the regular? Like, man, I don't know, man. Especially for people to be putting fentanyl in weed, it got to be some foul play.
Yeah, like,
because like there's no. Even if the weed is
ass
bad,
is ass, just let it be ass. Let it be boof. Somebody might exactly like.
But putting fentanyl
might still
on
get
weed,
high, get a headache, whatever. But don't be trying to like take a motherfucking life to increase it. Like
okay, even if you try and make it look frosty,
like even the baking powder or baking soda shit was a little too much. It's like
that would suffice. But the baking powder shit would give it the look that you want. It would be way less.
Yeah, what
expensive.
I'm saying, like even that was like pushing. It's like you don't even need to do that. So, but then they surpass and go with something even crazier.
You know what it probably is?
It's like if it wasn't good, just genetics. Get the genetics, man.
I'm not putting this on nobody who done OD'd on some fentanyl laced weed, but this is just this is my theory. The people that might have OD'd on fentanyl laced weed, they probably pulled up, found a body with like a blunt next to it, and then they did the toxicology report. They was like, okay, or the autopsy or whatever, and they was like, all right, we found weed and fentanyl, so they just like, oh, that's what's going on. What if that person either just like one of them people that like to, make their little primos or, freak they blunts, put a little coke in their shit or whatever the case may be, and it's laced with fentanyl, or they crush a pill up, put it in their blunts, which I've heard of.
Yeah, they was trying to do like a little additive on their own, but that additive, what they thought it would be like some shit wasn't. It was so they don't put that. If they just keep it at what it's supposed to be, the flour, then they straight.
Think about it. If you a cop, you find the blunt. You see it's a blunt, you put it in.
You just get the aftermath. You get the aftermath, that's it.
They might say they'll come up with it in the autopsy. If it's that serious to them, they'll open up the blunt and look. But they're not. What would it do them to say like, oh, it was this person put fentanyl on their weed and rolled the blunt? They would just be like, nah, it was fentanyl laced weed. So maybe that's what it is, and making it look crazy in the news as if it's a real thing. Because who the fuck? I'm pretty sure no growers throwing fentanyl in their shit because that'll kill your plants. Yeah. There's no way nobody who really likes weed is doing it, so it got to be some shit like that.
Yeah, it just got to be some throw that shit. Somebody don't know what the fuck they doing, just trying to wild the fuck out, or somebody purposely doing that shit. But like that shit just it's crazy to see something like that.
Did you know anybody who used to put pills in their blunt?
I think I heard. Yeah. Matter of fact, I knew I had several that did tobacco shit, but I'm pretty sure I knew somebody that did like a Xan or some coke shit. Huh?
16. I was 16 years
old.
Yeah,
16, yeah, 16, 18.
Sitting next to me in class. I ain't gonna say his name, but he was like, hey, bro, you trying to smoke? I was like, nah, because at the time I didn't smoke yet.
Yeah, exactly.
And he was like, that nigga said, yo, last night I was hot as fuck. I said, oh, you got some good ass weed? He said, that, and I got these pills.
Little razzle dazzle.
You ever heard of hydros?
Shit.
Nah, I don't really know nothing about no pills, my boy. He was like, it's some hydro pills, bro. You crush them up, throw them in the blunt, you gone. At that moment, I felt like I was in euphoria. Because that shit was so foreign. I'm like, wait, you taking pills and you telling me? How old are you, nigga?
Yeah, it's like you wild.
This is why you short, nigga. Like, this is the shit.
No, growth. Fucked all your DNA up. Genetics.
That was one of the niggas
disappointment.
He was one of the Wiz Khalifa niggas that was known for smoking and all that other shit. But come on, bro. You crushing up pills and putting it. I wonder what he doing now.
Shit.
As far as drugs.
He might not be doing nothing.
Yeah, he doing something. If you put, I see that he post stories on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
I ain't gonna say his name.
I better say he might be sitting real grassy right now.
He might be
with a stone.
He might be on some rock. That can't suffice for too long. They might tell you put a little coke in there.
Bro, my girl,